truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. Hit like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Be cool. City lights shining so bright. Fine dining nights feels right. Flights to places far from sight. Get right. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Underneath the neon glow, life is fast but take it slow. Every moment like a show. Let's go. Dancing through the night, we got energy flows we can't hide. Feel alive, we outside. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless reading but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Stay cool.
Hey, nobody bigger than the program.
What's up? Top of the morning, YouTube. Let's get to the program. So today's title is love, money, and loyalty good enough to sustain a woman? And the reason why I asked that question is because it seems like the men who are meeting all these criteria are still getting trashed out, cheated on, talked about, left. You know, it seems like women take advantage of these men, right? They see these men as easy targets. And with that being said, is that enough to really, can you really make a woman happy? That's the question. Can you really make her happy? I gotta guess pull up early. Oh, snap. There we have to the show, Mela with a story to tell her.
Hey, Mr. Gentleman. You know I was gonna support you. You knew I was gonna show up if I found out you was live. I'm gonna listen and feel free to ask me any questions. Okay.
So, and it just seems like throughout the numbers, I'm just looking from the outside looking in, and from current relationships that I've been through. It just seems that the good guys finish last. It seems like the guys who do everything supposed to do, they get drugged. They get drugged to the mud. That's what I see, right? Whether he have money, he give her money. He's loyal, he ain't having sex with no other women, right? Whether he loves her, brings her flowers. It seems like women kind of get bored of these guys. They kind of like, he's, right? And they kind of want to look for something that's more exciting, right? It seems like women love excitement. They love a challenge. They love to something that makes them feel purposeful. And hey, what's up, Zyrock? Ooh, long time. Back to back. Oh shit, she got the little devil. She's coming to fight. But yeah, it just seems like these guys who are meeting all these expectations for women are getting dog walked.
You know, it's really sad to not understand that people like who they like. It's really a simple formula. When someone likes you, when someone respects you, when someone wants you, it shows up in demonstration. There's none of this sneaking behind your back, because in their mind it's like, oh, they might find out, and I don't want to upset them because I quote unquote want them and like them and love them. If someone is not, say, ideally, everything is pleasant. He's offering his love to you, and she is receiving and reciprocating that love. In the event that somebody F's up, that's when the seed of, I don't think I like this person anymore, happens. And that's what people aren't understanding. If you want to keep somebody, not just a woman, a man too, if you want to keep somebody, don't mess up in the first place. Like, just don't mess up. It's really that simple. I'm trying to understand why, and as much as I would like to not make it a man and woman thing, I'm gonna go there. It's confusing to me why men tend to expect women to accept bullshit, because that plants a seed of dislike, and thereby they're going to leave you. Not only are they going to leave you, they are going to go full throttle with making sure that you remember the mess you made. And that's a, see, I can only speak as a woman, right? And from what I've observed throughout my lifetime is that men mess it up. They mess it up. They got a woman that's loving and committed, and then they mess it up. And then they want to cry about the fact that she left them without acknowledging that he messed it up. When you establish a relationship based on trust and you break that trust and she leaves you, why are you crying? You're the one that messed it up, man.
Okay, so let's have this conversation. Now, I appreciate you this morning because you're kind of making women look really bad right now. And the reason why I say that is I just don't believe women are ignorant to the imperfection of men, right? I just don't think they are ignorant to the way men are built and structured, how we are violent, how we
the way you're built.
Right. So
you're built for what?
So I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it all to you. You guys understand, women from very young ages understand that men like to do a lot of women. That's easy money, right? That's nothing like takes a scholar or doesn't take a lot of book smart or nothing. Just to know
men like to do what now?
Men like to deal with multiple women, right?
And that's not acceptable. So it's just not.
Let me say it. So now that's one part of it. That's just one part of it. Also, women understand that nobody's perfect. Neither are themselves. So if you as a woman understand that no one's perfect, not even you, right? We can agree on that. If we can't agree on nothing else, Mella, we can agree that nobody's perfect.
It's not acceptable.
Nobody's perfect.
It's not acceptable. Perfection and deceit are two different things.
Mella.
We're not talking about, you didn't flush the toilet. We're talking about literally exchanging fluids with strangers and then coming back home like you're supposed to understand that's cool. It's two different things. It's not cool. It's not acceptable.
Well, now, answer the question first, though, Mella. Is anybody perfect?
Look.
Yes or no?
Look.
Yes or no?
As much as I appreciate you exercising your masculinity with me right now, I said what I said. Okay. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable.
Just answer the question, Mel. That's it.
The imperfections that you are espousing are not acceptable.
I'm not saying
Period.
okay, Bella, I'm not saying that acceptable, unacceptable. I'm not saying that. I'm asking, is this true? Nobody's perfect.
I'm not gonna play ping pong with you.
So you're refusing to answer that question?
Why should I?
Because it's a simple question. It's not.
You know what? It's a rhetorical question.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is rhetorical.
It's not rhetorical.
To ask whether or not a human being is perfect is a rhetorical question.
No, it's just I'm just laying out.
And what you're looking for is to exercise your masculinity with me.
No.
That's what you're looking for.
Hold up.
It's like, let me go ahead and pull her in and get her to agree with my shenanigans. I don't do that.
Just say I refuse to answer the question. Just say that. Nobody's perfect. Women know that no one is perfect, including themselves. So when you are engaging,
I think I'm too old for this conversation because I know better.
Once again,
Maybe you could try this on somebody younger that doesn't know any better. I know better. Like, you're literally not going to skirt me around with this.
So once again, we understand as humans that no one is perfect. So we understand when we're engaging with human contact, whether men, other women, that there's a potential of something being wrong with them. If you like the objective of getting a relationship or a friendship, whatever it is, right? You're under an impression that, okay, I love them or like them enough to deal with this person's imperfections, whatever it may comes with them. I like them enough. Or love covers, meaning I'm able to love this person through all their imperfections. And that is what love is all about, right?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, because
love has expectations, brother.
I understand that, but expectations is not law. Expectations nobody owes you nothing. Don't nobody owe anybody anything. Yeah, I may expect to make this much money, but don't nobody owe me that money.
So why not leave you?
So once again, right?
Why not leave you? Why not?
Let me ask you the question, man. If I find a woman that I love, I understand before I engage with her and move to the next level with her, I understand that I'm ready. There's a part of me that's ready to deal with whatever her imperfection may be. Now, there are certain imperfections that I have to relieve myself from, which is drug use. If she's a drug addict, I have to walk away. Not that I don't love her, not that I don't want to be with her, but it's just something that can't be.
Exactly. If she's a dope fiend, you got to walk away. If you are a whoremonger, she has to walk away. Exactly.
Now, if she's, let's say she's a known 304, and if I love her enough, I'm going to be with her no matter. I'm going to accept that. Now, men are accepting it. Men are wiping 304s every day. So we understand that, because as people, we understand that if we love somebody, love covers a multitude of someone else's imperfections. Meaning we love you no matter what.
I'm going to be fair.
That is the objective. That is the objective of a relationship. If you are trying to be with somebody who is perfect, then you have to remain single and die alone.
I think what it all adds up to is communicating an arrangement in the event that both agree, this is what I do, this is what you do, and we can be together understanding what each other will do. That's the problem. A lot of people they make assumptions instead of agreement.
Let me answer that question. That will be if you're going to get with somebody. Let me preface that. If you're going to be with somebody, that will be the conversation, and the main objective of you being with them is, okay, because in the back of your mind, you're not foolish to think that, oh, well, this guy that I really like, I really want to be with, he's never, ever going to do anything wrong to make me mad. I'm never, ever going to do anything wrong to make him mad. Like, nobody really thinks, maybe somebody thinks like that, but that is definitely a woman who is very, I would say, she had to have mental health issues to think something like that. This is why they wrote the wedding vows the way they wrote the wedding vows, Mela, is because for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, till death do us part. Because when they wrote the wedding vows, they understood the difficulty and the challenges that comes with having a relationship.
Okay.
And if you can't, as a human being, can't embrace,
Okay.
that I'm going to love this person no matter what, then you got to die alone.
Well, really, there's no such thing as a bunk bed casket, so we all die alone. That's not a problem. What I'm emphasizing is the title of your live stream. Is love, money, and loyalty good enough? Right? And when it comes to my position as it's situational, that's relevant in my mind and heart. It's situational. You can't just marry me as a Christian and then flip and insist that we become Muslim. Like what are you talking about? You know, because that's one of the stories I've told many times on panels about how my first husband married me as we're Christians. This is what our guidelines are for our behavior with one another. But then he wants to flip the script and insist that we become Muslims. As it turns out, and I've told this story many times, as it turns out, it just so happened serendipitously, I opened the Quran to a passage that would seemingly allow a husband to beat his wife without any freaking explanation, you know, because the term disrespect that's used in the Quran is subjective. He is granted allowance to perceive disrespect and thereby granted the allowance to beat his wife. And I'm not signing up for that. I'm not. And here go divorce. So am I wrong for leaving him? You know, like we got married, as you say, with the vows as Christians, till death do you part, right? And it's like, so hold on. We got married under a Christian environment and understanding, but you're going to flip the script to Muslim, right? So am I still obligated to those vows?
Now,
Rufus, am I?
no.
That's what I'm saying. Like people flip the script.
So let me add context, right? The reason why I say no is because if your heart if your heart ain't in it, then you're not going to end it. You're not going to sustain it. So love, money, and loyalty is not enough. Because why? Because everybody feels entitled to human life, on how human life or human structure should be, which is kind of unrealistic because nobody's men and women, we didn't create the way we are, right? Who you are is who you are. Who you are. Now, if the government with all these guns and weapons of mass destruction and all that can't stop people from murdering people, if the government can't stop theft, robbery, all their firepower, all their jail sentences, all their prisons, if they can't stop it, then what makes you think as a woman you're going to stop a man from being in his natural order? So, and vice versa, right? Vice versa. So I'm going to put all parties involved, right? So I'm not going to sit here and pick on the women. But what I am saying is, this is why money, love, and loyalty is not good enough, because when humans feel entitled to hold some sort of authority over the way you act. So they're not with you because they love you for who you are. They are with you because they want you to obey them. And the moment you disobey them, which they disguise it as a form of disrespect, now they're ready to get rid of you or chastise you in some form of fashion, which is idiotic because, once again, no one's perfect. So unless you can be perfect and never fuck up and never do anything wrong, then how are you going to sit here and chastise somebody else from being wrong, right? Just because their wrong might be different than your wrong, it might look different, right? Your wrong might be you got a loud mouth, you talk shit, you might shut down, you might different personalities. I mean, your wrongs could be very disrespectful when you talk, right? It could be things that he has accepted about you and puts up with. But then when he does something wrong, right, that is different than your wrong, you come down on this guy like Judge Wapner, right? You hit the mallet, you piece of shit, da 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 da. Why could you? Da, 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 which makes you a hypocrite. So once again, if love cannot bring forgiveness, right? Because any great relationship, for it to sustain and be healthy, has to have a level of forgiveness. It has to. It has to. You got to be ready to forgive. If you're there and you're finna sit there, hold grudges, and finna get rid of a dismissive person as soon as they fuck up, then once again, why even enter a relationship with this person, right? Just keep it a situationship. That way, their expectations are a lot different and a lot more bearable. And it makes for a better, you know, at least a better, you know, end result. Because when we go into these relationships demanding these expectations that are unrealistic, or I would say unrealistic and against human nature, we are acting like we're God or somebody, right? If man and woman can't obey God in all his commandments, right, the creator, how the fuck do you expect somebody else to obey you? You're not God. And you're not even in control. You have no power over nobody. You're just here. Then y'all both equal in your existence here on earth. So this is the thing that's very important. Men and women, we have to understand when we're engaging with each other, there is going to be a level of imperfections in each one of us. And all the dating, the courting, all that stuff is about what you're able to put up with. Not that you're trying to be, oh, well, he needs to be obedient. Like if he did not see no other women but me, he better not even look at another woman. He better not like another woman's picture, right? And a lot of women want that authority and that power, and they want that obedience, right? Which is, again, right, unrealistic because you're not God. And temptation in itself is more powerful than both of you guys. So therefore, no man and woman has defeated temptation. No man and woman has done this ever in the history of this world. And you expect this nigga, you expected this nigga to defeat the grips of all temptation, which no man and woman has done. You expect this nigga to make it happen. And that, to me, is an indictment on your ego, thinking that, how you gonna cheat on a bad bitch? How you gonna look at another bitch and I'm a bad bitch? How you gonna do this? Or how you gonna do that? And I've been cooking and doing all this for him. Dude, you can't pay for somebody to be perfect. Let me tell you that right now. And this is what men, and now I'm getting on the men. Because men, we try to buy exclusivity and loyalty and stuff like that, but you can't buy it. This stuff is not for sale, right? Even though women expect it, but their nature will supersede them at times. They will not be perfect in the relationship. So you can't buy loyalty. You can't buy love. You can't buy people. They're not for sale, right? And women, vice versa. Y'all can't try to control people with your beauty and your duty. You can't. All you can do is be happy with the person you picked, the person you said, I love you to, and say, you know what? I love this person enough that I'm going to go to the fire with this person. And that's the only way the mindset you have to deal with individuals. You can't go in there thinking, well, I'm only loving him because he ain't fucking other girls. Because then that's superficial. That love is not love. That's not love. Now you're disguising the word I love you with you need to be obedient to me. Right? And now you're on a level of master slave control. And this is impossible for any man or woman to achieve because, once again, the powers of temptation supersedes which no man or woman on this earth has ever defeated. And this is why the divorce rate and the so much toxicity in these relationships, because everybody is delusional to think that they're going to defeat temptation, that they're going to defeat their own imperfections, that they've been imperfect their whole life. She's been having anger management issues since she was 8 years old. She's been a gold digger since she was 5 years old. And now she gives this man and all that's going to stop. Now she's not going to be a gold digger. He's been a playboy. He's been having multiple women all his life since he was 5, 6 years old. He's been a killer since he was 8 years old. And then all of a sudden you get with him. Now y'all expect for this man to suppress all his things that he like to do for you. That is, to me, disingenuous. That is unrealistic. And that is an egotistical, psychopathic type of demand. And this is where you have to die alone. This is where you have to be alone, because you're not going to get nobody to be what you want them to be, because you're not fucking God. You're not God. You're not. Neither one of you, men or women. We're not God. And we can't control how sometimes we do things to make the other person we love a little upset or a little frustrated. But once again, that's a part of love. Right? Love is, I love this person enough to deal with that. If you don't want to deal with that, then you don't love them. Simple. And if you leave them, it's because you never loved them in the first place. Simple. So you were faking it because you wanted to control, and then once you didn't get the level of control you wanted, you out. You kick the door down and bye, I'm out. And this is why men and women can't get along. Because both of us are in some ways delusional about what loyalty is, what money can do, and what love is, right? And the fact that all those things, love is an emotion which is fleeting. And we all understand that. We understand that loyalty is very difficult to complete, right? Because it's fighting your nature. And money, money is, so most people are loyal for someone else, right? Which is difficult. Then money is just something it's a Band-Aid, right? It never really truly makes you happy. Why y'all acting like what we want or asking for is so grand? Who said that? You could ask, well, if you're asking for complete perfection in the things you want them to be perfect in, you're not God. That's why it's a grand. You can't. People are imperfect because they're humans. That's what they are. That's part of being a human. And now you're trying to get a person to be inhuman, Zyrox, is insane. Just like you, Zyrox, you got a bad mouth. You can't control it, right? You just can't help it. But your husband still loves you for you. He still is with you. He's not saying, I'm divorcing you because you got a bad mouth. He ain't divorcing you because you're display of imperfections. He's with you because he signed up because he loves you enough to deal with those things that are a part of you. That's called love, Zyrox, but it's not good enough for you guys because why? Then you want more. You want more. You want more. And this is where the complaints come in. A lot of women complaining, I want more, I want more, I want more, I want more attention. I want more time. I want this. I want this. And that is selfish, self-centered, and very divisive. But look in the mirror. Just take a look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm so far from perfect. Why am I being so judgmental? Why do I always got to say something smart when I know I do the same dumb shit? Right? Look in the mirror and say, you know what? I need help. I need help. And, you know, and then you can understand how to be a good wife. Then you understand how to be a good girlfriend. But until that, you will always be in a hamster wheel. So I'm going to play a video about a video. You know me. You know me. Let's listen to it, and then we're gonna dive in.
Barometer to determine if you're gonna stay in your marriage or not. If you're not happy and people support you, leaving your marriage if you're not happy. They say you only get one life. Go be happy. Happiness is a choice, but most people don't understand that it's a choice. They think the person that they're marrying has an obligation to make sure that they achieve this utopia called happiness. And they don't realize that they move the goalposts in all facets of their life, and their significant other, people y'all like to call partners. I don't know what a partner is, but the alleged partner is forever on a hamster wheel trying to reach this end zone that has an infinity line.
Married and they think it's going to be easy. I remember years ago, I went to my therapist and I was complaining about life. Hey, this is what's happening in the ministry. This is what's happening in our finances, so forth and so on. And he looked at me, he said, Ken, you know what your problem is? He says, you just want things to be easy and you want to be happy. And unfortunately, people who want things to be easy, they overdrink and they overeat because they made their happiness an idol. And I sat back in my seat and I was amazed at that statement, because he says that the Bible never tells us that we're going to have an easy life. Matter of fact, it says the opposite. Jesus says, as long as you're in this world, you'll have trouble, but be of good cheer. I've overcome the world. And he says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord shall deliver us out of them all. And so what he says is that even if you have hard days and hard things, you can still have joy in hard situations. Stop trying to make the hard go away. And I feel like we live in a day and time that if it gets hard, we're ready to run. And I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter what you're doing in life. If it's worth anything, it's going to be hard. You say, I'm about to get married. Okay, that's going to be hard. It's going to be good at times, but it's also going to be hard. You say, I'm pregnant. We're about to have a baby. Okay, praise God, but that's going to be hard. You ain't going to have sleep for like a whole 3 years. You're not even going to know your name. You want to start a business. Praise God, but that's going to be real hard. You say, well, I just want some free time. You ain't going to have no free time for like 10 years. You're going to work 70 hours a week until you build something of substance. Stop looking for something easy. And I think we've made an idol out of easiness and an idol out of happiness. And so when things get hard in our marriage, we feel like we made a mistake. And no, it's just marriage. Marriage takes work.
Because it's hard being married and it's hard being single. So it's going to be hard either way.
Why do we expect marriage?
And that is the reality of life, right? Everybody doesn't understand marriage is hard. Life is hard sometimes. It's not about being happy all the time. It's about when you're happy, enjoy it. And when you're not happy, embrace it and learn from it. When the hard times come, you embrace the hard times. Nobody wants them, of course. Nobody's going to sign up for hard times. But when they do come, you embrace it and learn from those hard times so that you can improve and have better conflict resolution skills when those times come again. Right? We have to understand that every time when we wake up, there are going to be good days and bad days. There are going to be great days. There are going to be okay days. And that's just the reality. But the question is love, money, and loyalty good enough to sustain that, a woman? And I just don't think it is, because either she's going to drive you crazy or she's going to leave you. One or the other. One or the other, because love, I love you, baby. Money, I pay rent. Loyalty, I don't have sex with other women. And I don't even engage with other women. And women are still complaining. Women are still not happy because they want more. They want more. It seems like it never stops. And it seems like it's never enough to really actually have a genuine relationship that is part of, all the things that we are signing up for. I'm not blaming women for that. I'm just saying because you guys leave the most, because you guys complain the most. See, men, if women say right now, I promise you, if women make a unified message and say to the men, we will come back home, we will be one with you, we will stop all this complaining, we will not even be mad at you guys. Men, the deal will be done in like 30 seconds. Men will be cheering. That's for real. The gender war will be over in a matter of seconds. Men are begging women. Men are sitting here begging women, please come back. Please, we just want you to be feminine. We just want you to cover yourself, and we don't want you to be 3 or 4. This or this or that. This or this or that. And women are saying, fuck you. I am free. Mella, I'm not complaining, Mella. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out the facts are the facts. So what I'm doing, Mella, I'm just pointing out facts are the facts. I'm not complaining about women. I have no problem with the way you guys are. I don't, because you guys don't bother me. But I'm just calling out. When you call a spade, I'm calling a spade. And it doesn't seem like love, because I see the women with men in love with them, do everything for them. I see women crush these dudes. I see it all the time, like, damn. Why is she doing him like that? Fuck his best friend, take his money, and dog, oof. And then the guy they get, like Cardi B, she left for cheating, she's complaining about Offset. Then she got with another guy who got another gang of women. So why did you leave Offset? Because you just wanted some new dick. That's it. Just say that, Cardi. So I got another video. And we're going to run this video, and it's going to see what the women got to say.
Women in social media is really not the media itself. It's what we choose to consume, right? So for men, a lot of times they consume content that is about leveling up to some extent, how to get more money, how to look better, how to attract more women, whatever. For women, oftentimes it is just content that validates you're perfect the way that you are. Everything about women is great. You don't have to change for any man. You can just keep being yourself, and somebody's going to come into your life and fall in love with you just as you are. That's the issue, because then we're not growing. We're not challenging ourselves. We're not becoming better people. We're not becoming better women. And the women that do try and make content like that, y'all reject them like hell because you think that they're talking bad about you, when in reality, they're just asking you to do better, step up, become a better version of yourself, so that way you can actually get the things that you want. But y'all just want to believe that you can stay the same and get the things you want. And that doesn't make any sense. So if we collectively as women change the type of content that we consume, I think that it could help us grow. But, the girls just want to hear about what's on sale and clothes and makeup and shoes.
But is she lying?
And truth be told, women, their solution is, if there's problems with their relationship, they think, oh, I should look like a bad bitch. That should be good enough. Right? Let me put this coochie on it. They don't want to really truly work through the psychological, verbal conversation of building a line of communication that's conducive to a greater relationship. No, they think makeup and their youth and their beauty will solve a world of problems. And if it doesn't, they'll move on to the next man. Next. Next. That's how they want me to do it. And they'll tell you, if you won't put up with this attitude I got, if you won't put up with this toxic behavior I got, what you want, another nigga will. another nigga will. And this is why love and money and loyalty is not good enough to sustain a woman. It's not. You can give them the world. You give everything and they will still complain. You will still complain. So I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy to try to give a woman all this. I just don't think it is. I think you just got to give her bare minimum. The bare minimum, you give her bare minimum of what you think you could give her, and that's it. That's it. That's the only way you're going to be able to objectively at least see that she's truly invested in you. Because if you just give her everything, she's going to want more. That's what these women are out here. They're out here putting it down on men, running circles around men. But I want the G-Wagon. I want a G-Wagon. I want this. I want a Birkin bag. Baby, and then they don't care. They don't care that, this sounds like I'm a gold digger. Just let him get what he thinks to give me. No. These women are demanding top dollar to even be in the room with them. These women are demanding top dollar to be in the room with them.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Are you single?
Yes.
Why are you single right now?
Because the men are not enough rich to take care of me.
So you're looking for a rich man?
Yes. Yes, I want to be spoiled.
Why does he have to be rich?
Because I want to be spoiled. Because I make my own money and I need to be dominated.
So you couldn't dominate the man who you were out earning?
I'm submissive. No, I cannot.
So the man that you want, what do you expect from him financially?
I accept him to change my life and, I don't know, take care of me, give me security.
He has to pay for everything?
Yes.
Take you on trips?
Yes, of course.
Whatever you want, it doesn't matter the cost, he should be able to get it.
Yes, exactly.
But you're 29 now.
Yes.
Do you think that if you met a multimillionaire in Miami, that he's going to say, yeah, I'll give that to her? Or is he going to give it to the 23-year-old girl?
I look young, I look fresh, I don't smoke, I don't drink, so I think I look 23.
Okay.
Do you?
That question's up for debate, but he gives you that, right? How do you support that multimillionaire in his life?
Just me.
Just you?
Yes.
But what do you bring?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah. It's hard to be a woman these days, and we get shit on, so.
How old are you?
And this is what the expectations are. This is where the delusion kicks in. They think that why bring something to the table when I deserve everything that you're giving me? And is that really realistic? Do you really think you deserve a rich dude to give you the finer things in life for what? Some coochie? Coochie's a dime a dozen now. There's so many girls willing to give it out for a price of less than a quarter of what you're asking for. You really think that a man should give you all these things because you think you deserve them? And that's the problem men are having with women. Because the women think they deserve these things. Listen, the men who got the things didn't deserve them. They got it and they got lucky. Getting rich is very difficult to do. That's one, right? It is the hardest thing. Getting rich is one of the hardest thing to do in this life, right? The person who gets it gets very lucky. unless they're born in, even if that's luck, because if they're born into it and family wealth, whatever, that's luck. Right? But it is very difficult to be rich, to get rich. And then it's very difficult to be rich because now you got to keep that money. It's very difficult, right? And you want somebody just come throw 25,000, 100,000 on you, a Birkin bag and this, and take care of you, put you in a lifestyle because you just think you deserve or you're entitled. And that's where women are making their greatest mistake.
Donnie, you don't got the salmon too? Like, for real? I know you had to eat, but what I'm saying is, like, you know how my budget is. Like we for like, I can't keep buying all this expensive food.
Hey, did you get my strawberry lemonade?
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Who is this?
This is my friend.
Okay, your friend. Who paying for food?
You are.
No. Okay, no. I'm not.
Listen,
man,
I'm not. No. If you want to be with a woman, Miss Oliver, my friends come with it, so you need to buy her drink.
Drinks?
You still want those Brussels sprouts? I do. Okay.
But she ain't get no salmon too, though. She ain't get no salmon.
If she wants salmon, she can get the salmon.
I'm being rude, man. Like, who comes in on somebody else's dime? If
She's vegan.
You know what? I'm gonna show you what rude is. I'm gonna show you what rude is.
Definitely.
Y'all can pay for your own damn food. Y'all can pay for your own food.
The nerve of these women. The nerve of her invited friend to say, look, my man over here buying me something. Come, girl, he'll buy you something too. Without asking her man. The nerve of this woman. These women, and these women are doing this at a high rate. And that to me is disrespectful. These women out here being disrespectful. And the women who are in relationships and marriage are disrespectful because they think they know you. And now everything you do for them, they think, oh shit, this is my man. He's supposed to do this for me. Okay, but then your friend ain't involved in this contract. And listen, when us men do things for women, it's not because y'all deserve it. It's because it's part of who we are. It's part of who we are. We just want our women to feel secure. We want our women to feel that at home, that she doesn't have to worry and stress out. That's what we do. We're not doing it because you absolutely deserve this. No. Right? This is what you got to understand. Loyalty, love, and money, that can't sustain a woman. It can't. See, because the thing about women, they judge everything from afar, right? Looking on social media, their friends. So let's say she has a friend, all y'all, boom. And her friend, husband gets lucky and buys her a Birkin bag. Now, her friend comes and say, look, girl, look what my man got me. Ooh, my husband got me a Birkin bag. Now that woman's going to be like, okay, that's nice. Because her friend, she's going to be flexing. Like, oh, yeah, got me a Birkin bag. Yes, indeed. My man did it. Now that woman will look at her husband like, whoa. Like, and women compete like that. Because, once again, women are by nature competitors just like men. So now that expectation is going to go to her husband. Girl, you know what? And she'll tell her husband, girl, you know what? What? My friend husband got her a Birkin bag. Oh, yeah? Yeah. And he'll say, well, you know, a Birkin bag runs into like, some Birkin bags are like between 10,000 to 100,000. I know, babe, but I was just saying. Is that wrong? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Zyrox. Yes, because you before she showed you that Birkin bag that she got, her husband got her, Zyrax, you were doing just fine. You were doing just fine, right? Because you thought, oh, we on the same level. We good. And your husband's money was supporting the level that you was, putting out there. But then, soon as her husband, who knows, maybe he got hit a lottery ticket, or maybe he got a connection, or maybe he got some friend into some extra money and bought her a Birkin bag. And now you're bringing this expectation to your husband is wrong. That is very wrong, because he might not get that luck. He might be still on his budget. Because you got to remember, Zyrox, when a man is going to work and saving money, it's not because he just want a bunch of money saved up. He's thinking about retirement. He's thinking about the kids going to college, right? He's thinking about the things you have to have that you want on a month-to-month need, the things he need. So he's thinking about all these things to keep his family afloat, right? While thinking about if he retires, put away money for emergency, got to save for a rainy day. Right? He's thinking of all these things because you guys are his responsibility. And for you to go and tell him, oh, my friend got a Birkin bag, and you know that he ain't got no extra money from his job, you know that he's on a budget, is diabolical. That is wrong, because now you're putting pressure on him. You added pressure, and he's already got the pressure of life. You know how hard it is to take care of a family in 2026 with inflation, with taxes going up. Come on, and then you're gonna go. So that is wrong. And women, once again, that's selfish thinking. That's what makes it wrong. You're being selfish because you have everything you need. You got a roof over your head. Now, when you're asking for Birkin bag, if your friend get a Birkin bag, you better not tell your husband about that and expect him to get you that. You better not. Because that is inconsiderate. And women do this all the time. Women do this all the time.
A man who's a 10 out of 10, treats you well, has a great personality, but only makes $100K a year, or an unattractive billionaire. A man who's a 10 out of 10, treats you well, and has a great personality, but he only makes $100K a year, or a unattractive billionaire. Unattractive billionaire.
Fuck all that. What do you do for a living?
I got my CDO license. I just finished that up. How old are you? 21.
What the fuck is a CDO?
In shorter terms, I'm a truck driver.
Fuck I look like with a truck driver.
What you mean? What do you do for a living?
I'm a risk taker.
What's your type?
Millionaires.
Have you ever been with a millionaire?
No, but I'm gonna be.
Lord have mercy.
So you mean to tell me you would rather spend all of your good years chasing a millionaire other than taking a chance with a 21-year-old that has a CDL license, probably got his own crib, own car?
Yeah, I'm chasing a bag. If you're not a millionaire, then you're not for me. I know what I bring to the table.
What do you have?
Not a Target bag.
Can I get your name and age?
Erica Kane, and I'm definitely looking for Benjamin Franklin. I need money. I don't even need love. I just want straight. If you ain't got no money, don't holler at me. Like, seriously, I'm dead serious. Like, I want to go out. I want to shop. I want to go on you. Like, I want everything to be done on you. I don't even want to I just want to bring myself. That's the only thing that I'm bringing to the table is me.
Really?
Everything else is on you. So, yeah, that's what.
And this is why you guys, you can't, and then if she do get all that money, if she do get everything, she gonna leave him. We seen Aisha Curry. We see Jada Pinkett. Matter of fact, I got a video of Jada Pinkett. Let me take Jada Pinkett up in here. Here we go.
We broke up.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. The only person that could give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker. We broke up.
Yeah, you women are diabolical. Jada Pinkett, man, Will Smith is the man. Don't tell me he ain't got no money. Don't tell me he ain't out here cheating. Don't tell me that shit. He's loyal, got money, and loves Jada. And she still went and fucked the young man because she was selfish. Now, I will say this, right? I'm not saying that, once again, that a woman has to be perfect because a nigga can give her all these things. What I am saying is this. You guys need to stop complaining. You guys need to appreciate if you got a man. This is old news, Zyrox. We know what's going on behind the scenes. She fucked the young nigga. It was all on him on her husband. And he forgave her and took her back, which is that's commendable. Right? But once again, right, you women will never be happy. You say you want all these things. You want this. You want a guy to take care of you. You want him to be loyal. You want him this. But then you guys still complain. You guys still talk back. So, and then you guys still divorce. And that's the crazy part. That's even the worst part, Zyrox. You women divorce so much at 800,000 times a year that you guys don't even realize that what are you divorcing for? Because you're selfish. Yeah, men are complaining. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Men are complaining, Zyrox, because you guys are not giving a return back on their investment. Give them a return back on investment. And listen, men are complaining because women are leaving them. Men are complaining because women are taking the money and taking all these things that they expect these men to do, and the men are meeting these expectations, and you women are still doing things that are disrespectful. Like, for example, women charge a price for exclusivity. For you to get them to be exclusive to you, they charge you indirectly, right? Like paying for dinners, paying for all this stuff, all the way up until you get married. But you women out here having sex on them still. So, and I'm not saying that a man shouldn't be understandable that a woman is not perfect, but you guys are charging a high price though. That's the problem. You guys are charging, so men are complaining that they're not even getting the value of their money in you, the investment in you. That's the complaint. You guys are complaining, Zyrox, and y'all ain't paying shit. Y'all, men are complaining about not getting affection from you guys, but you guys not showing appreciation, right? They're not complaining about paying the bills. They're not complaining about spending money on you. That's not what we're complaining about. We're complaining about that you guys are not being the woman you said that you signed up for. You got to flip it on them. And then you guys are creating a hostile home because now it's all about you. But women, y'all complain about men because y'all want more, even though they already giving you everything you need. Now, let's talk about this cheating. Let's talk about this cheating, Zymax. You guys are complaining about men cheating, but y'all won't pay for loyalty. You guys want it for free. So when a man goes out and do it, you're still benefiting from him. He's not benefiting from you. So when he goes out and have sex with another woman, you guys should be okay with it because you guys are benefiting in such a way where you guys charge people money, right? You guys are charging people this. So now when you guys go out and do things, it's worse because you guys are charging. And the price that you're charging, you're saying, I'm giving you my loyalty. I'm giving you my body. But in turn, you want him to be loyal and all this thing, but you don't. And so what happens is when you guys underperform your contract, he goes out and finds another woman to supplement when men cheat, we look for supplements because you guys are underachieving. Now, there are some cases where men do their temptation. She's a bad bitch. And if in the right position, we gonna fuck. I ain't gonna lie about that. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That's just what's gonna happen, right? But what I am saying is this. You guys charge a great amount of price for what you guys want. With men, we don't charge you guys anything. We don't charge you women for sex. We don't charge you women for time. We don't charge you women for loyalty. We don't charge you nothing. We got to cry because you're not paying us. If you want a roster, Cyrox, you got to be paying for my lifestyle. You got to be paying for me. I'm not going to pay for you and you have a roster. That's stupid. If I'm going to be in a relationship with you, facts. Then don't cry if we got rosters, if we got men in friend zones. Listen, Cyrox, you guys are charging money for these things. So men have a right to cry that, hey, you're charging me for this. So you, of course he's going to say something because he's paying for you. He's taking care of you. You're his woman. And you gave him that title, right? You charged him for that title, right? So there's a difference. You women, what y'all want, y'all ain't paying for it. So y'all are crying about, man, y'all out here fuck with other girls, blah, 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 but y'all ain't paying for our loyalty. Y'all not paying for nothing. So y'all are beneficiaries regardless of whether we get another woman or not. It's that simple. There's nothing wrong with a man, if he can afford it, get another woman. You're charging me because your expectations, Cyrox, is that I pay for the dinners, that I pay this, I pay that. That's your expectation. You're looking for a provider, Cyrox. What you mean? How am I charging you? You expect us to pay for all these things. That's money. On top of, you want us to give us our loyalty for free. You want us to give you our loyalty for free. Men need to start charging women for loyalty. We need to start charging y'all for loyalty. For real. For real. We need to start charging women for loyalty. What's up, little 80 ass? Who could check me, boo? Men need to start charging for loyalty. I'm serious. I'm like, I know it sounds superficial and cold-blooded, but damn, these women, they're charging and they're not giving and they're not being loyal. So why are we being loyal to them for free? Right? Why are we being loyal to women for free? And they charging us a fee for their loyalty and they're not even being loyal. Now, what type of sense does that make? That is not a balanced acquisition. No, they're not. No, you guys are not. No, you guys are not. Is that right? Women are not more loyal than men. That is a lie. That is a lie. Women are actually less loyal than men. Because why? Women lean on their emotional more than men do. So men are actually more loyal than women. Yes, by a long shot. If he finds a woman he loves, and he truly loves that woman, he's gonna stay there. He's gonna be, he's gonna make sure her bills are taken care of, everything. And he ain't gonna be with other women. Cyrox, this is who you sound like, Cyrox.
So I will say it again.
Okay, say it again.
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
I just told you. When they make more money and they're the boss.
That's cool.
She's the boss.
What?
And so he makes, what I was trying to refer to is he makes more money, right?
Right.
But she's the boss.
Okay. Bro, what are you talking about, man? Take money out of it.
No, it was money out of it. He definitely makes more money than her. She's still running that shit.
Okay. But
Okay.
take financials out of it.
Okay, so
What are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
She's definitely more popular than him. I don't even know. So if he wants, respectfully,
Y'all don't bring nothing to the table. Y'all don't bring nothing to the table, Zyrox. Men, we need to start charging women for this loyalty. We need to start charging her for loyalty. Look, we'll be in a relationship with you, but I want to have other bitches. Y'all want to accept that. Or you want me to give up all my options? You want me to be loyal to you? I'm going to have to charge you. Yeah, we need to stop giving that shit for free. It's imperative and understandable that these women, they're not good business people. They're not good business people.
Okay. If I had a flat tire, would you A, help me fix it? Like come out, help me fix it. B, buy me a new car. Or C, okay.
No, I would never be alone, Zyrox. You're wrong. I won't be alone. Because number one is my happiness and my peacefulness is not contingent on being with a woman. And, right, I have women, even though I deal with women still give me sex, Zyrox. They still give me plenty of sex. That's the one thing. Look at it. Zyrox, I got so much sex from women that I'm like, okay. It's like so plentiful. So I don't need to deal with all the baggage. You're right. I won't be alone, though. I don't need a woman in my house. I don't need a woman living with me. I don't need a woman with me every day. I don't need a woman. I don't need none of that. When we link up, spread them, and let's do what we do. I'm going to perform. You're going to perform. Until next time. If we start charging her, no, I won't be alone. I just won't have a relationship. That's a traditional relationship. If she wants, listen, what I'm saying is like this. The women are still dealing with me, right? Because I'm addicting. See, us men are addicted too. You got to understand that. Men are addicted. Women want us. Women want to have sex with us. The problem with men is a lot of us overcommit and we offer up loyalty for free. If you want to be real, we got to stop doing that. So yeah, we and you can still deal with each other. We can have a situationship. But now if you want to be my girl, if you want me to stop seeing other women, right? And you want me to give up my roster for you, you're going to have to pay for that, baby. So if you leave and say, I ain't fucking with you no more, the roster's still intact, Zyrox. The roster's still intact, Zyrox. That's what you don't understand. I won't be alone. Plus, I don't need a woman to be happy. I can, like I said, I can have sex with them, drop them off, go about my life. And I've had multiple relationships. Zyrox, and all y'all do is argue, complain, fuss, and fight. All y'all are insecure. You want to check phones, locations. Y'all never happy. So you know what? The relationships that I had with women when I moved them in with me were very toxic. And you guys were the center of the toxicity. So I don't need a woman, because every woman that I've been in a relationship with, that I give loyalty to, she's toxic and she's not worth the investment. And every time, Zyrox, every time that I got in a committed relationship, I regretted giving up my roster. So guess what? If you want me to be loyal to you, then this is for the women out here. This is a message to the women who ever watch a stream. If you want ruthless, you want me to give up my roster, you want me to give up all my women, y'all gonna have to pay me. Or not, get slotted. You're gonna be slotted. And when I get to you, and that's how it's gonna go. Other than that, if you want me to be, I want you to be my man. I don't want you to be with no other woman. I want you to just be me and you. I'm gonna have to charge you a price for that loyalty. I'm sorry. I can't give it to y'all free no more because y'all not loyal and y'all charge a fee. So why should I give you loyalty for free? Look, boo, your sex is good. You look good. I see you once a month. I'm happy with that. I'm totally happy with that. I am ecstatic about that. And I got a variety of women I deal with, right? You know what I mean? I got exotic. I got classy, classic looking. I'm having it my way like Burger King. And guess what? Ain't none of these bitches got access to my phone, my location. They can't, they ask me, well, what about the other women? They ask me all the time, and I tell them, you're slot number 543-201. And they say, okay. No, all women are toxic, Zyrax. All women are toxic. You're toxic, Zyrax. You're toxic. All women are toxic. Listen, all women are the same. When you're situationship, they're perfect women. That's why side chicks are winning. You guys are better side chicks than you guys are main girlfriends. That's the crazy part. Women are better at being the side piece. They are being the main piece. So what you mean I'm choosing the wrong kind of, all y'all women the same. All of y'all want the same shit pretty much. And then as soon as you get in a relationship with you guys, y'all flip the switch. Y'all start talking back. Y'all start being unpleasurable. You guys got a lot to say. Y'all know everything. Can't tell you nothing. So, okay, cool. Let me say this, Zyrax. You guys are not good relationship people. Women are not good relationship people. You're not. You guys are better at situationships. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Zyrax. Thank you. Now, this is what I love about you, Zyrax. This is why I love you. When you talk like this, Zyrax, I know I'm a little toxic. Keep things spicy. That's all I wanted you to say. Stand 10 toes down on it, baby girl. But guess what? Your toxicity will be to your husband, right? Because you were ruthless. You won't be able to display that because when we're together, your back, you're gonna get your back blown out. You're gonna be getting your back blown out. You ain't gonna have time to be toxic. And when I drop you off, you're gonna be already missing me. And then you're gonna be texting me. So when the next time, you know what I'm gonna tell you, Zyrax? I'll let you know. And that's that. And then I'm off to whatever, living my life. Because you guys are not good relationship people. There's no way I'm gonna overly commit to a woman. It's just you guys are not good relationship. You guys are not good in relationships. You guys are not good in marriages. You guys are terrible partners. And a lot of men don't want to admit this, but you guys are. You guys are, listen, it's better to want me, to miss me, than to be with me every day and hate me. I'm going to tell you, Zyrax. It's better to yearn for me, knowing the next time could be a week, 2 weeks, and then when you get it, it's off the chain, Zyrax. It's so much more. And we never argue. We never have any bad memories. We never do none of that. No, just because y'all have high tolerance don't make y'all good partners. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because being a good partner is having high tolerance. Having a good being a good relationship person is about having tolerance, being able to deal with each other, to be able to fight through the tough times. That is a part of being a good partner. You have to be good at the bad things as well as the good things. So when we argue, we got to be able to really good at forgiving each other. Because we're going to argue. But when we argue, we got to be ready to let shit go. We got to be good at letting shit go and moving on to the next step in our growth. Tolerance don't mean problem solve. It's sweeping problems under the rug. No, tolerance is when the problems come, if we can't solve them, and we have to agree to disagree, we're still not looking to leave each other, right? We're tolerating the things that we might be frustrated about each other, but we tolerate them because we love you. We love each other. That's what tolerance is. So understandably, right? You have to sweep some of the problems under the rug because not every problem is going to be solved. So some things you're going to have to sweep under the rug. You're going to have to. There's no other option. There's no other option. And this is when this is what happens, right?
Please don't put your hands. I'm begging you. Please sit down, Gary. Please don't leave me. Please.
No, I'm gonna get my own clothes. Alright, you can be drunk here all you want to. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Okay. I know you'll call the police. I know you call the police. No, that's what you always wanted to do. That's why I don't need to be with you. That's what you want me to do. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. You told me to call my dad. No, call your dad. Go ahead. I said go ahead and get your money so I can go. That's what you told me. I said all you gotta do is get your money so I can go. You told me to do. Okay, whatever. You want me to do what you told me to do. All right, whatever. You don't want to record when you beating people ass. You want to. Man, you just hit me right here. Man, come on, man. You ripped my fucking dreads out, and I still got them dreads. I got my. All I'm trying to do is go out the door. Y'all see this on camera? I'm trying to leave out the door, get away from the situation, and make things better for me. But I can't seem to go. So when the police get here, you will see, because I'm gonna have to remove her from me physically. Trying to be polite and just walk out and have a great day, but she won't get off of me. Can you please get off of me? I'm asking her twice. Can you please get off of me? Okay, I'm asking you to sit down. Can you please get off of me? Gary, please don't put your hands. I'm begging you, please sit down, Gary. Please don't leave me. Please. You see this, right? Gary, you see this? I'm trying to go. Please. I'm trying to go. Look at me. I don't want to be with you. I will give you whatever. I don't want nothing from you. I want to be away from you. I want my freedom from you. Gary, please.
And this is the toxic shit that goes in relationships every day. The women, they want to have out here go fuck all these dudes. They want to go do all what they want to have their own freedom. But then when the man says, hey, never, this is what y'all get. And then the men who fight for you, who want to break your work, y'all leave them. Y'all want to cheat more now. Yes, you are, Zarek. You ain't desperate because you know your value, you know your worth. Queen, you ready to leave at any drop of a dime, but you never know until you get punched in the mouth. Until the situation comes, you don't know how you're gonna act. But you probably think you got it all figured out. But when things don't go your way, you guys seem to always
wonder why women are able to get over a relationship so quickly. How they're able to just monkey branch the next guy, not even give it a thought. Meanwhile, the guy's heart is broken and they just are cold-blooded. You guys ever wonder why?
Because they love themselves. Even if that guy would have took that girl back who was begging him not to leave, as soon as they got comfortable, as soon as everything the smoke would have cleared and she would have left him. She wants to be the one to leave. That's why she was begging him not to leave her. She wants to be the one to have the power to leave him and have him crying like her. But now she's doing that. Now she's going to fight to try to keep him because she don't want to. Her ego is in the way. We sure do love ourselves, yes, and that is loving yourself is a wicked ideology because you guys overlove yourselves. You guys overlove yourselves. That's what y'all do.
She gets mad because she wants him to just send the money. She doesn't want him to be involved.
I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only going to spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to he's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff.
And this is how lethal you guys are. This is how delusional you guys are. You expect your boyfriend or the guy you get money from to just send you money when you say. You guys are delusional. You guys are delusional. You guys are delusional.
Falling in love with Gigi is the thing I regret the most. She shattered my idea of what a happy family could be. When I was a kid, I didn't even know who my father was. My mom raised the 4 of us on her own. She's my hero. We were poor. We lived in shelters. We were homeless at times. I hated my father for never giving me a complete family. And that hatred pushed me to swear I'd become someone. I worked nonstop creating content, and I blew up on social media. I bought my mom a house. Our family never had to worry about money again. Before Gigi, I was afraid of love. I didn't want to end up with someone irresponsible, someone like my father. But on my 23rd birthday, Gigi showed up with a Spider-Man cake, my favorite. That's when I fell for her. We talked about marriage. I imagined a future together, a beautiful life. And then her cheating made all of it a joke. Her lack of responsibility and love reminded me of my father all over again. Whatever. I don't think I'll ever fall in love with anyone again.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Needs to hear this, but guys, stop trying to date women who are clearly out of your price range. You know you can't.
Yeah. What you say? Is that way? Hold on, let's ask him. Yes, just send money or drop off food and go by your way, please. Damn, I'm talking, y'all savage. Y'all savage. Y'all are savage. You women don't want love. Y'all want a person who y'all can control and dominate. And then until you're tired of them, and then you leave them for a guy like me. Right? Women leave men who are all that they want them to be for guys like me who got a gang of bitches. I'm telling you. I'm like, nah, y'all need to go back with y'all man. Y'all need to go back to the one. No, y'all will leave for me because y'all be like, they like, Ruthless, you fine. Right? And I'm like, okay. But I don't take girlfriends on my roster. Girls who are in relationships, I don't take them on my roster. They have to be single. But I do get a lot of offers from girls who are in relationships to leave to. No, I said, nah, I'm good. I'm good, boo boo. I'm good on you. I'm good on you, boo boo.
Look, a wise man once said, find a woman who does not need you to take care of her and then take care of her. But I think y'all missed the memo. Look, to my girlies who got their stuff together, do it sometimes feel like a man will get with you and he know you got your own money, so he kind of slack off where he should be picking up at? In their head, it's a break. Oh, she got her own. Good. I don't got to do none of that. Me having my own money is not a free pass for you not to do nice things for me. I actually had a guy tell me like, oh, he liked dating me because it gave him a break from dealing with chicks who always got their hand out. Yes, I have my own money. Yes, I can buy flowers for myself. Yes, I can do those things, taking myself out to dinner. However, it's still amazing when you do it. A chick having her own money is not an invitation for you to do less. You actually should be doing more because she's more than likely the one who's going to appreciate everything that you do for her. Yes, I take care of myself. Yes, my bills are paid. Yes, I drive a fancy car. Yes, I have a nice house. All of the above. But it's nice to get a break sometimes. I feel like Ebony from Players Club. Look, I've been taking care of myself for a long mother time now. The point of what I'm saying is just that if you're going to date a chick who got her own money, you don't get to slack off. She still like gifts. She still like help. Even though she may not need it, it is refreshing for somebody to step in and say, you know what, you've been working hard. Let me pay for you to get your feet done. And I ain't saying go do this immediately as soon as you meet somebody, but as soon as y'all establish that the two of you like each other, the girl who has her own also likes those things. What y'all think about that?
If you make your own money, you got your own car, and you make a lot of money, you need to pay for your own shit because you want to be equal. Y'all want equality until it's time to be equal. Then you don't want to be equal. Well, you pay. I don't want to. You're a man. So you quit trying to be equality. That's why I can't marry you women. This is why I can't be in a relationship with you women, because you guys want equality, but y'all don't want to be equal when it's time to be equal. All y'all want is to be treated like a woman when it's time to be. But then when y'all, when y'all get in your egos, oh, I want just same power as you. If I go fuck a gang of women, you want to go fuck a gang of women. Y'all trying to compete. You women are irreprehensible. You guys are disloyal. You guys don't want to be like a man for real. But y'all try to act like a man because y'all trying to exert power over a man. And this is where you guys are very, very unstable because y'all trying to wear the pants like a man. Okay, that's a lot of pants to wear, man. So this is why you guys are very, unpleasant at times because you guys want to argue, you want to fight, y'all want to fuss, y'all don't trust, then y'all distrustful. You guys complain a lot, you're toxic, and then you want the other person not to be toxic. You want the other person that you with not to be like you. You want to create all the problems in the relationship, and the other person just take it. But the moment they do it, it's, oh, you're toxic. You're not a good man. So no, love, money, and loyalty is not good enough to sustain these women. It's not enough. It's not. You can't, there's no way you're going to be able to do this.
I'm just gonna get you a new purse. I'm just gonna get you a new this. I'm just gonna get you a new that. And it's like, yeah, like that stuff be cool because it's like, okay, now like I got it. But it's like, no, I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen.
She's a gold digger. And all y'all gold diggers. All y'all women are gold diggers. In some form. And y'all don't want to admit it. Zyrox, she's up here always talking about, oh, well, I'm this, I'm that. But then she admits it later on, oh yeah, I'm toxic. Oh yeah, I want a Ferrari. If you want to run his Godfather, he got to get me a Ferrari. And this is the woman's behaviors. So, I'm in the stream. Thank y'all for coming. Do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe with these women. They're unstable. There's just no way you're going to be able to make them happy. It's just impossible. Good night.